Deep inside a secret underground bunker, we're speaking to freedom-loving patriots from all around the country and the world. Welcome to the Resistance. This is John Crump, live.
And we are live. The last episode of the week. How do you like that? Why does my brightness keep on going down? Stupid thing. All right. So that's a little bit better. All right. So my name is John Crump, and I'm an investigative journalist that concentrates on the gun world. And we're going to be talking to a couple different people today. The first guy concentrates on the plane crashing world, and his name is Flying Rich.
Plane crash expert.
Plane crash expert extraordinaire. And from the great state of South Carolina comes the one, the only communist that I have on the show, and that is Night Strike.
Well, that I like communist guns. I'm not communist myself.
Oh, okay. I must have got that a little bit mixed up there.
Right. You know, because you don't.
Can we change his logo to China Strike?
Well, yes, we can. Hold on, give me a second. All right.
He is a member of the CCP.
There we go.
There. I actually like that logo better.
Yeah. That's a good logo.
This one I made this logo as a joke because I was going to start a new YouTube channel just focusing on Chinese guns. So I made a logo similar to like China Beach.
I know. I noticed that China Beach was a resort there people in Vietnam used to go to. Yeah. Soldiers back in the Vietnam days. It was R&R place. So yeah, there you go.
So I was kind of surprised that Night Strike wasn't with us this weekend. I had no idea he wasn't going to be with us.
Yeah, I don't get invitations, and I didn't even know I was allowed to go to Iraq Veteran 88.
Allowed to go? You should see the people that were there.
Yeah, certainly. I know that I heard they let you in. So if they let you in,
yeah. Good point. Well, I thought Mark Novak, and if Mark Novak was there, you were going to be there.
No, I don't follow Mark around. I may stay. I may hang out at the shop every once in a while. But I don't follow him religiously.
So you're not butt snorkeling Mark Novak, is what you're saying?
No, not
breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. Right.
So one of the things, Mike and I.
Breaking news.
Mike and I were talking about is it seems to be getting quite a bit of publicity about what's going on with the 3D Print General, or that he no longer has YouTube accounts. So I don't know how to grade this, but I mean, we got slapped down, or I got slapped down, and I dragged Crump down by standing on his shoulders with it. About talking about crap I shouldn't talk about on YouTube.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that right now. But
hey, we're not going to talk about that.
I do want to bring up something before I forget, because it is kind of breaking news. Vivek Ramaswamy was at a coffee shop, and he was pulling out in his car, and a couple of peaceful, loving Democrats rammed his car with their car.
Holy shiznit!
Yeah.
Wow, the party of peace and science.
Well, the same party that shelters Antifa and BLM.
They're just peaceful.
They're all peaceful, right? Right. Especially, it was so peaceful in Washington State, right? And it was so
Yeah,
peaceful
in
in Kenosha,
Philadelphia.
right? So peaceful.
Yeah, the mostly
I'm
peaceful
sorry.
person.
I
Mostly
just brought up
peaceful, fiery
Fox
person.
News, and I saw this video. I don't know if it was earlier today, but it's a sidewalk. I think it's in New York City, and this guy is out with his girlfriend. He gets stabbed by some thug, and the title is "Crocodile Tears: Suspect Charged in Deadly Stabbing of Poet in Front of Girlfriend Weeps in Police Car." It's like, go tough guy. How this was unprovoked, just random. Yeah, I killed somebody. Oh, boo-hoo! I got caught. I'm just looking on Fox News for Vivek. Where'd you see that story?
Nah, I don't know if it's broken yet, but it's coming. Keep on refreshing.
Uh, on Fox, you're saying?
I don't know.
Vivek Ramaswamy's Truth. Yeah, I don't see anything with Vivek yet.
Nope.
Let me see if I can find it. Give me one second.
I mean,
here.
did Vivek call you? Tell us the truth, John. How do you know?
Yeah.
Can you either confirm or deny that Vivek himself called you?
Here, let me just do this.
Are you the brains behind Vivek Ramaswamy's campaign?
They didn't do too much damage. I will say that.
Mm.
But yeah.
Not today, DJ.
So
Not today.
where was this?
In Iowa.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are you seeing it on Twitter? I mean X.
Give me one second here. It didn't do too much damage.
What's he driving? Is that a BMW?
But the protester rammed his car.
Wow. But
Well, there you go.
oh, I clicked the wrong button. That's the button. Oh, I was looking for the picture. Damn it. All right.
Are you still seeing
It's not a
this?
plane, Rich, but it'll have to do, right?
Oh no, you're not actually. Are you?
Ooh.
The
The
hell?
last plane
Hold
crash
on.
I had was with a car.
It stopped sharing.
Yeah, so was that on X? Did they reserve X.com? How do you have something called X and it's not X.com?
And for some reason, I can't hear anything. This is freaking fantastic.
So. I mean, is that his car?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's scraped. I mean, the paint's messed up, but it doesn't look that bad.
So wait, who's driving what?
It's still.
I see a
still
Honda.
drivable.
I see a Honda and something with a limited that was hit in the back. Although I'll tell you what, it ended up. I had not quite, but almost the same damage on my car, and it was $4,000 between the parking sensor and all that crap and calibration.
Yeah, and the paint job.
Yep. So it looks like Vivek is in the Suburban ahead of the Honda, if I'm looking at this correctly.
Hmm.
And it looks like they rear-ended him. Yeah. Ha! And hold on, can we see the bumper stickers on the back? Can we zoom in? Open image, a new tab. Let's see.
You'll have to do it. I think John had to be somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Let me just share this then. Because I'm looking at it on my screen here. And share screen. Let's see. Should I just share the screen or should I share the tab? I'll share the tab.
Ron Bayer says most of the cost is the person repairing it. That's also true.
Ron Bear says most of the cost.
But sometimes some of the parts are ridiculous.
I have
So-
no idea what happened, but yeah. So if you look right here, it's like those are the protesters. He was trying to pull out, and they turned and rammed them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the Honda's the protesters.
Yeah, it looks like I'm surprised. Oh, so there's two people still in the car. I'm just looking at the back
Yeah.
end
There's
of
two
the
people.
car.
They arrested two people.
They got a right smashed in tail light, and there's more body work on that car than wow. Okay.
Now, do we know if these are Bernie supporters?
They're Democrats. They were yelling.
No, if they were Bernie supporters, they would have got out and shot him.
Well, yes, that's true, but only if it was in a baseball field.
There could be a baseball field nearby.
There might be.
He's
Hey, help me out. When was the last time a Republican campaign worker shot up a bunch of Democrats? Oh wait, never happened.
Never happened.
Oh well.
Yeah. How about
Yeah, imagine that.
When was the last time a Republican rammed his car into a Democrat at a campaign?
Never happened.
Hmm.
And they say that the Republicans are the violent ones. Yet the
Oh.
people that burn down cities aren't Republicans.
All I
They're
gotta
not.
say is, if we were violent, you would know about it.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go.
And I'm not pointing at a 50 BMG or anything like that.
No.
Pretty soon, I'm gonna put a 50 BMG behind me.
I'm telling Walter not to sell you one.
Come on.
Well,
Come on,
don't tell Walter not to sell me one because I actually want one. So, Walter, if you're out there, I'm in the market.
Yeah, you're in the market?
I'm in the market.
So do we get like a discount at Black Swan Media? Is there a Black Swan Media discount?
There is no black.
Because
Swan
I
media
mean,
that I know of.
not that Dark Crump and I have all been known to buy the same firearm in the past.
Hey, I started that.
Yes, you
I'm gonna
did.
kill these. Then all of a sudden, Rich who bought it second?
I think I was the last one to buy an MP5.
Yeah.
Though I think I got a rock before Rich did.
You may have. I begged. It didn't help.
So
Yeah. So we were down at Palmetto State Armory recently at one of the stores.
which one?
And John got thrown out for
No.
videotaping.
I did not get thrown out
in
for
the
videotape.
store.
I didn't even try to videotape. So there was that.
So which one in particular? The Savannah?
The racist one.
Which one's the race?
Greenville.
know what? Greenville. Okay, all right.
Was that the one Trump was at? Because whatever
No,
one
he
Trump
wasn't.
No,
was
Trump
at.
was at mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Trump went to the one.
They didn't call
Somerville.
you up, say, "Hey, Mike, you want to meet Trump?"
Actually, I looked at going over there, but the problem was everybody was going over there when they heard Trump was over there. So I couldn't even get over there. Period. I couldn't get to that side of town. So
I got bad news. I'm no longer married.
What?
I'm no longer married.
Okay. Congratulations. All right. Next topic. What are you talking about, Rich?
he was making a joke because what Ting Ting said.
Oh,
Don't you read what goes on the screen? Are you playing a video game right now? What are you doing, Crump?
Doing invoices.
Uh-oh. Kurt's pulling out the decks.
I'm 5 days late, man.
You're 5 days late invoicing people.
Yeah.
Man, I got that stuff to do. All that stuff for me is done automatic.
So
Yeah, but it changes every.
here it is.
Yeah.
Some of it changes. Some of it's
So-
like other ones is
No,
like.
hey. I've got to do the proper Gideon Optic pimpage. This show brought to you by Gideon Optics. And yes, that's my former slide on my Rock 5.7 from PSA. And don't forget, Gideon, home of the Mediator, home of the Omega. And where's the other box? home of the Alpha.
I've got the Alpha. The Alpha's good.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a gun show this week, and otherwise I would have got like a truckload of Gideon optics and got a table at the gun show and sold them.
You resell them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm a dealer.
Oh, you're a dealer now. Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Gideon
Wow.
optics dealer.
So, you know what? Since we're all here, we're all here.
Not
Did you
Crump.
get-
Crump's only half here.
Well, no, he's only half here. But
No one was
Did
done.
did you see that? Did you really see them going and did you really think that they would remove McCarthy like they did this week? I didn't think they were going to do it. I think they would just go on
Did Crump
and
say yes?
wait.
Mhm.
Crump said yes. Okay.
Well, Crump, you had notice. That's different.
I don't.
I didn't. That came to me out of left field. I didn't think they would actually go through with it.
I am not an anarchist, and I understand how some things work, but also along with that, I'm incredibly frustrated at rhinos and don't necessarily give two flying Fs anymore because they've been spending us in just like drunken sailors. They've been spending our freaking tax dollars. And it's all crony capitalism. It's not capitalism. It's not republicanism. We are not an effing democracy, so people need to stop saying that. We're a democratic republic or constitutional republic, however you want to say it. But I'm so fed the F up with politics. I think of politicians in DC as a toilet. It needs to be flushed on a regular basis to get the turds out. So I really don't care. People are saying, "Oh my gosh, this is anarchy. This is."
I'm not saying it's anarchy. I didn't think they would move to remove him.
I gotta say, I'm a big fan of Mark Levin. I have every one of his books, signed by him, all of that.
Wow.
I disagree with Mark Levin. Mark Levin was like, he's probably still on fire. He'll probably be on fire tonight about it. I really don't care.
Huh.
If this shakes things up and gets things moving in the right direction, I'm all for it.
Right.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Peanut butter wrestling on large decks is hard. Okay.
No, it's not. It's pretty damn easy.
Dark is going to be jealous.
Oh God! Don't get Dark in here to talk about his deck. We'll never get rid of him.
Dark does have the smallest deck out of all of us. Crump's deck is synthetic, although the rental deck he had this weekend was pretty big.
Yeah, I don't have a deck.
Yeah, we drove by a super deck store.
I've got a staircase. I don't have a deck.
Oh, let me just do this while we're at it. We actually had not a super chat, but a membership chat here. I just gotta find where I put my damn thing at.
It was
There
Kurt.
a super chat and we missed it. Well, thank you, Kurt.
Yeah, it wasn't a super chat. It was a
Member.
member chat.
Did I miss it?
It's all the way at the top.
Oh well, all right. I'm
you
on
go to start.
StreamYard. I don't know if it's
Yeah, you gotta start right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kurt, for 18 months of membership. That is freaking
Very nice.
fantastic. I love you, Kurt.
Awesome, Kurt. By the way, Kurt, it's your fault.
It's always his fault. It's Richard's fault.
Yep, totally is.
I mean, at least that's what I believe is to be the case.
Fox News is not yet carrying the assault on Vivek Ramaswamy, the vehicular assault, the deadly vehicular assault on Vivek Ramaswamy. Because, that's how they would say it if it was the other way around.
Ooh.
And we got ADXR920 member for 17 months. Where's Dark when you need somebody to do the channel member, channel member?
You can do it too.
Yeah, I don't know. So thank you, ADXR920. He supports, I think, all of us. So greatly appreciated.
MC's out there with a question for you.
Oh.
I think your backdrop's falling out too.
Yeah, that happens.
I gotta put in some checks. I got like 4 months of checks just sitting on my table.
Hold on.
I'm so bad about that. You know that? Like one of those things where I'm really, really bad at. Like people are writing me checks, and I just let it.
DM
sit
Harbor
there.
Freight suction cups.
Yeah.
They don't suck enough. I thought they would suck.
Just the wrong way.
Yeah, they just don't suck the right way.
Yeah, I did.
Now we can see rich secrets. Yeah, there's not much on that whiteboard. Trust me.
Shh. Top secret.
I have to put in my checks tonight.
Get them done.
John,
Get them done, John.
you know, you shouldn't talk about finances.
No, I'm just really bad about putting in checks. You know that.
Yep.
Dude, go to the bank once a month. There you go. You're good.
Well, you can do it over your phone.
Yeah, I know, but still.
John doesn't leave the basement. His wife doesn't let him up.
No, she don't let him out of the basement often.
That's why his basement is really nice. John, you got like a fridge and a stove down there yet, or what?
I got a fridge.
You have a dishwasher?
Oh, that's upstairs, dude.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you don't have everything yet.
No, I mean, I like my basement. It's nice. It's chilling. I don't use it as much as I should, though. Tell you the truth. Well, certain rooms in it, I don't use it as much as I should say.
What, the media room?
Yeah.
He's got a home theater with a popcorn machine.
Yeah. Saw it. He's giving us a tour, remember?
It did?
Yeah, you gave us a video tour one time.
No. Yeah.
Carp, why don't you sign off? Hey, Mike and I got it. We'll just do the channel.
Yeah, we
No,
can just,
because I don't.
You don't
Don't
trust me.
you don't
to
trust
broadcast.
us. I'm even being reserved. I'm not cursing at all because it's your show.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Richard talking about something like the day we get back. We had Jordan on. He was like, "Can I explain how to install a Glock trigger?" And Richard's like,
No,
I was like,
no, that's not what I said. That's what it sounded like. That's not what I said.
I was like, "No."
I meant just like, hey, is it in the slide? Is it in the frame? What components have to be changed out? That's what I was going for.
I don't want to be 3D print generaled.
Well, I did speak to Bob, and what Bob told me to tell you, Rich, was he said June is when you can put it in. June. That's when you can put the trigger in.
June of 2024. So
No. He didn't state a year. He just said June.
Yeah, it's just a June. So, anyhow, I've got a funny line for that, but I'm not going to say it. So, I actually printed a G34 bullpup without any that I did not build or have any parts in it because Florida law does not allow trigger upgrades. So I'm being 100% compliant with Florida law.
Well, I'm in the process of printing parts for something ridiculous because they just released it a few days ago, and I'm going to build one.
Oh, we got Coop out here. How's it going, Coop?
Rich, you're familiar with the Nylog, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one of those.
Very.
I was messing around with one this weekend.
I haven't jumped out of a plane in a couple of decades. I've jumped twice, I think in my 20s.
What was that before or after you hit 2 houses and 2 cars?
That's before I had a pilot's license.
Wow. That's
Which doesn't mean I was operating the plane, in case anybody wants to get in there on that.
Well, I thought you had to jump out of the plane after you hit 2 houses and 2 cars.
Well, I think the smarter person would jump out before you hit a house or a car.
They would, but it takes a real man to see it to the ground.
Yeah. And I can neither confirm nor deny I was flying any military aircraft a couple of weeks ago.
No, I don't believe the military would let you fly any aircraft.
You don't know. I might have more experience than a military pilot.
No.
I think that's what Scott Peterson was going for when he asked if I jumped out of any planes lately.
Ah, okay.
Now, ejection is a completely different thing, and I can neither confirm nor deny that.
No, we don't want to get in trouble with that one.
Mm-hmm. Jumping and ejecting are two different things. Jumping infers it's voluntarily and you're leaving on your own power.
Yeah.
Ejection is with a rocket. Two usually.
Usually out of jets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, I'm done with my invoices and stuff.
Oh,
All
good.
right.
You carry the show because I got a couple minutes worth of work I have to do over here.
Yeah,
You
I mean, I just been like so dragging out, like it's like
I'm in the middle of installing Linux. Can you?
Yeah, hold on. Let's
Hear the
see.
show?
No, I need to vMotion storage on various virtual machines here. So yeah, migrate,
I'm actually working on virtual machines,
change storage only.
but I stopped just so I could hang out here.
Well, let's see. There's 3.4 terabytes there. Okay, I'll move it to that data store.
I have no
Okay.
idea what virtual storage is.
Yeah, you invented it. I can't believe you're lying.
No, I did I biometrics, man. I got one of these coming.
Oh yeah, I got to call them up or whatever them up. How did you arrange the deal? How did you close the deal on that?
I email.
You just emailed them, say, hey, send this. Send it now.
Yeah. No, I just email. Jacob is a cool guy. I've known him for like a while.
Oh, okay.
You know Jake. You met him before the weekend, right?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty cool guy. Jacob Eaton is. So let's go ahead and talk about all the
Joe's out there.
that dropped today.
What are we talking about? What dropped today?
How many?
A bunch of amicus briefs.
Oh, amicus briefs? All right, so what are we amicusing?
Rahimi.
Ooh, Rahimi. Ooh.
Yeah, so GOA filed theirs. FPC filed theirs. NAGR filed theirs.
All at once.
Well, it was expected today, and there was a couple other. There was by far the most strong was GOA's.
Well, GOA is a significant player these days.
Yeah.
I'd say more so than the NRA these days.
FPC said both English and American tradition support firearms prohibitions for dangerous persons, disaffected persons posing a threat to the government, and a person proven prolifically have a propensity for violence. Which I don't understand. I don't understand why they would do that.
Dune Beam says, I'm making Amigas Rahimi for dinner tonight with a side of beans. That's great.
But you see, I don't understand FPCs.
Maybe they're trying to outlogic them or something.
I'm not really sure.
So ACLU filed an amicus brief also.
Today?
No, I don't believe it's today. Let me check. Oh, that was September 13th.
It's a while ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a couple of these September 13th, and they filed for supporting. I'm gonna put a couple of the things in here.
Links.
No, like phrases in the chat.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what their whole entire point is, but
This almost
I don't
is
like it.
word for word what the ACLU said.
Well, this is word for word what FBC said.
Interesting.
Then they said this. So I'm gonna reach out to them because I don't like it.
Are they misquoted?
No,
Could they
no,
be misquoted?
no. I'm like, this is from the freaking brief.
Okay, it's from the brief.
So what did first off, tell us what Rahimi is. For the people
Rahimi
that
is a
don't know.
case up in front of by the Supreme Court. Rahimi is a scumbag. Let me say that 100%. The dude is a piece of shit. He's a wife beater, violent guy. He committed a crime with a firearm. He had a restraining order and he was pointing a gun at people. Blah blah blah. It was like 5 gun charges, but they also busted him and charged him with having a gun while having a domestic abuse restraining order against him.
Oof. Ouch, that's a big no-no.
So he won in the Fifth Circuit saying a restraining order does not preclude you from being able to own a firearm.
Wow.
The Fifth Circuit found that it does not because there's no text, tradition, and history that supports that. So the anti-gun groups are saying, "Hey, we can." They want Rahimi to be able to strip his firearm for that domestic abuse thing, and they're trying to say, "Hey, look, Broen went too far, and this is what you get."
Ooh.
So even yeah.
So what does the amicus brief from GOA say?
GOA says that it goes against the text, tradition, and history of the U.S. Constitution, and therefore you cannot charge someone for that. And the Second Amendment was designed to protect disabled groups and from disarmament from the government.
That's kind of a rough one.
No idea where they're going with this. Are they for it, against it? I mean,
yeah. They're trying to say that the disarmament, the government is confusing. I'll read you the exact quote. The government focuses on the alleged criminal activities of Mr. Rahimi with 5 pages of detailed facts, conflating his alleged felonies with his entirely unrelated disarmament based on a civil order. Although Texas has the responsibility for addressing the alleged misdeeds of Mr. Rahimi through its criminal justice system, the federal government seeks the additional power to prosecute Mr. Rahimi for a felony without reliance on a commission of any crime. Thus, the government seeks to turn Americans who have never committed a felony into felons based on their mere fact of possessing a firearm, and claims to justify this with historically unsupported rationales. and the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment was proposed and ratified in direct response to British efforts to restrict the rights of non-loyal colonists who were viewed as being potential subversives, a threat to the crown, who could not be entrusted with arms. Indeed, the colonists clearly recognized that once they were disarmed, they would be unable to meaningfully resist an increasingly arbitrary laws imposed by King George III. SAF sent over theirs. I haven't had time to read theirs though. So
Right. I had to look up the one you were mentioning.
So it's unfortunate, but here we are. We're protecting the rights of a kind of a jerk as far as GOA goes.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can see I know why they're doing it, because if they don't do it, and the anti-gunners might try and use it as a backdoor to do worse things.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And I see why they're taking the chance.
Just like red flag laws, that's pre-crime. You don't take away somebody's right to speak.
Yeah, that's basically Minority Report stuff.
Yeah, the NAGRs, they have a lot of dicta in there, not much more. Dicta is like an observation that a judge makes in a ruling or an opinion, but it doesn't resolve the case, and it's not really legally binding.
Right. Very interesting, though.
Yeah, I think I'm going to break them all down. Definitely need to break it all down. And then I've been doing a lot of work on the whole freaking cartel crap.
Yeah, I saw that.
The cartel crap.
Cartel. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you seen the nonsense that's been coming out of the Ninth Circuit?
Which
one?
Do you expect anything other than nonsense out of the Ninth Circuit?
What was it? The Duncan versus Bonta, I think.
Yeah.
That whole thing is being handled ridiculously.
Yeah. There's several different cases that I'm following pretty closely.
Yeah.
Well, One Car Fast says Canada needs to rebel against British monarchy.
They gave up their arms.
The reason Canadians are Canadians is because they didn't do what we did.
Canadians can't rebel because the Canadian government went and took away all their arms now, so they're armless.
Right.
Did you see?
No, they said they would never do
that.
Did you see what?
Them honoring the Nazi.
I saw that, but the one guy in British Parliament, Canadian Parliament, he resigned because of it, but Trudeau didn't resign. He just apologized. I'm like,
no. He said Republicans pounce. Whenever Democrats get caught doing something wrong, they're like, Republicans pounce. It's like, and how does that fix what you did wrong? Help me out here.
Well, no. There's also something else when it comes with Democrats. Okay, the word accountability is absent from any of their textbooks.
Correct.
No one takes responsibility for anything.
You are correct, sir.
Except when we need to blame it on inanimate objects. Yeah, One Car Fast. That's what people say. That's them saying that Trudeau is really Castro, not Trudeau. Because they say he looks nothing like his father, and he looks more like Fidel Castro.
And apparently his mom was in Cuba 9 months before he was born. Would that be a conspiracy?
It could be.
Yeah. So I was just talking to Jordan there for a second.
Mr. Vinro?
Mr. Vinro, yes.
Saint Vinro.
Saint Vinro, yeah.
He has been canonized.
And now there he is. No, I was making out a check to the scouts, and I sent a message over to the wrong person, asking should I make the check out to blah blah blah, and I realized I sent it to Jordan and not the person I was asking. But I got it fixed.
In case Bob or Jordan are watching, I just want to make sure I'm doing proper pimpage on Gideon.
Jordan is watching. He's right there.
She's right there. He said, "Help
Gideon
out the boy."
Optics is badass, man. I'm telling you, you got to get a Gideon.
Yeah.
I think
I like
I'm
mine.
gonna buy like a table full of them and sell them at the next gun show.
Dude,
Although
they are
Saturday.
100% worth the money.
I gotta get off my butt and actually.
I don't have a judge.
Video. I gotta make. So
the Rock, I'm going to pit on the Apollo 11 when I get it.
you're getting a PSA Rock.
No, the Rock is getting an optic.
The
Rock.
optic.
Oh, the Rock. Okay.
I'm going to stick it on the LFA Apollo 11 2011.
Ooh.
So yeah, so that's going to be pretty phenomenal.
I want a 10 mil 2011.
Yeah, they don't have a 10 mil. They only got a 9 mil.
What a 10.
Then I haven't decided which Gideon optic I'm going to buy to put on the on the Stoger, the STR 9S. I haven't decided which one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna
put
get
one on there.
I'm gonna get the compact Stoker.
Is that the one you're gonna get?
Yep. Indeed.
We got a lot of compacts.
I don't have a lot of compacts. So. And Goonbeam says 10 mil the world.
Dude, I don't have a 10 mil. I do not have a 10 mil.
I don't have a 10 mil.
I built a from JSD. I got all the parts and built a 10 mil.
I don't have a 10 mil because 45 ACP is better.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger.
If you like fat and slow, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, force is mass times velocity.
Acceleration.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mass times acceleration.
I'm gonna be like the World War II United States Army. It's all about knockdown power.
10 millimeter is going to have more knockdown power because if you do the calculations, mass times acceleration is a lot higher with 10 mil than with 45.
Nah.
It's physics, man.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, just how it is. You don't have to believe anything. I don't care.
Right.
You can tell us your pronouns and believe you're, a brony.
Or I don't subscribe to that either. So.
Well, I got my pronouns listed on my Twitter profile.
Twitter.
And if other people can make up stuff, I can make up stuff too. I mean, it's a Star-Lord, Savior of the Universe, Ultra Maga.
No, I'm asking what's Twitter? I haven't heard of this thing called Twitter.
X.
Oh, X. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
If it's X, it should be x.com and not twitter.com. I think Elon's got something with the X. I don't know.
If you're shooting 180 grain for federal, you're or 175 grain, like hollow points, whatever. You're like 1,300 feet per second with a 10 mil.
He bought X.com and he had it forwarded to Twitter.
Yeah. Did he buy X.com?
He bought X.com and he forwarded it to Twitter.
X.com.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it goes to Twitter.
Oh, okay. All right. So I should shut up then.
Mm-hmm. You should.
And a 45 goes like a 45, like a Winchester with like 230 grain full metal jacket.
Still not a fan of 10 millimeter, honestly.
Is 835 feet per second.
That's good enough. That's fast enough for me.
No, but if you look,
it's still fast enough for me.
That's 483 joules of force.
It's a lot of force.
Yeah, but the 10 millimeter is 708. Actually, 960 joules of force.
G-Webs is saying he had X.com a long time ago. Well, I did not know that.
Yeah. So
He
do you
must have
see?
gotten it a long time
Do you
ago.
see the amount of force?
Yes, I see the amount of force.
It's a lot more with the 10 millimeter.
I still don't want a 10 millimeter.
So it has a lot more knockdown force.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's about what it is, MC.
It's a 40 millimeter magnum. It basically is.
Yeah, that's what it is, honestly.
That's why I won't get a 40 millimeter because I'm on a 10 millimeter. I got rid of all my 40s.
I have two 40 Smith & Wesson handguns, and I've already swapped the barrels out for 357 SIG.
Yeah, G-Web's with the knowledge here. X was PayPal before he sold that. Yep.
Ooh, I didn't know.
20 millimeter for the win. Yes. I want a 20 millimeter handgun.
20 millimeter is BAM.
10 millimeter was breaking FBI agent's wrist. Yeah,
If they don't want holding it correctly.
I don't see how it could break your wrist, honestly. I think it's a load of bull.
No, 10 millimeter just has a lot of knockdown power. If I can do a double stack 10 millimeter on 2011, that would be freaking phenomenal.
You could, but it'd probably weigh a lot.
Yeah. But I'm
Do you have a gun belt that can hold that kind of weight?
yes.
Oh, dude, the 10 mil is heavier than most of the 9s I have fully loaded, empty. So with the 10 mil empty versus a full like G17, the 10 mil is heavier than a fully loaded G17.
Ooh, that's a good question, Scott. 45 Super versus 10
The 5.7 is an awesome round.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Rich will agree with me on that.
5.7's a great
5.7's
round.
cool, but you got to get the version, the ammo you can't get. The
The
restricted
armor
ammo is
piercing?
what makes the gun.
Yeah, because you need the armor piercing in case some rogue Egyptian gods come and ruin your day.
No, but the
Yeah.
5.7 has almost the same exact force as the 45, and you can carry a lot more, and it's lighter.
And if no one got that reference, that's a Stargate.
I got that reference. That's a Stargate reference.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Yep.
see what you're saying, John.
We see what you say.
The 45
Gary
is I mean, I have 45s. I have 1911s. I got a bunch of them. I got
I love 45.
I got about 10,000 rounds of 45, but it's an inferior cartridge now. G-Webs is going to jump all over the place, but it is.
Well, I'm gonna have to agree with you, but still.
It's an inferior cartridge. You can carry a 5.7 with a lot more rounds, have the same knockdown power, or you can go 10 mil and have a lot more knockdown power and carry the same amount of rounds.
I do like my
Typically tend to
PSA
carry
rock.
more.
I do like 5.7.
What's that?
Typically 10 mil, you get more rounds than a 45.
That's true. So 45 is dead caliber, in my opinion.
You don't know what you like.
All right, so I'll give
I'm just doing the
kudos
math,
to the
man.
45 world. The most accurate pistol, or the pistol I'm most accurate with, is my Ruger SR45.
Yeah, I have a 22 TCMR, 22 TCM 9R. I have heard of a 460 Roland, have no experience with it.
She Whip says, first off, no one needs that much.
Oh wait,
It's a bill of needs, not bill of rights, right?
Right, you know.
All right, Biden.
Nobody needs an AR-15. That's why we got AR-10s.
Agarizer was quoting the former vice president, current president, that's saying that no one you can't own a cannon, which actually you can own a cannon.
No
because it's
paperwork.
without paperwork. You know why? Because cannons are muzzle
Smoothbore.
loading, 1, and 2, they're smoothbore.
You can buy them on freaking eBay.
Exactly. Really?
Ask Mr. Snow.
Yeah.
He brought his
Some on
cannon.
eBay. You can buy a freaking cannon on eBay. Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
I-
have a cannon. I can get it on eBay right now and have it shipped directly to my door.
Cool.
That's my home defense. I set it up right in front of the door. I have like
For
a
the
little
ATF
remote.
agents with the cameras. Watch
Yeah.
out for my cannon. Don't
I
let the
saw
dog bite you.
I saw someone on Twitter saying, if you buy multiple guns, you should expect a visit from the ATF. I was like, not necessarily.
No.
How many guns did you buy on that one day, John?
Like 32.
And they knew he was doing it, so they didn't say anything.
oh, that's so bold.
John was doing it so they would come and talk to him, but apparently they're not allowed to talk to him, so they didn't send anyone.
How do I get on that list?
What that was.
I raid ATF people's houses. Surprise, motherfucker.
So, all right, that doesn't mean you can buy a 150 millimeter howitzer because it's a
No.
rifle bore. Unless there are smoothbore. Are there smoothbores?
I'm
They're
not
made-
howitzers. Howitzers are all rifled.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
No, I said I don't think you can buy them. I mean, up to a certain
Yeah,
caliber.
and also it's not a muzzle loader; it's a breech loader.
Hey, Ripcore, I'm going to give this one to you. Suppressed, you are right because all 45s are dog shit slow and they all move subsonic.
Good
So I
point.
will give that to you.
Good point. Put a can on your 45.
It is so inferior that it allows for a can and be super quiet because it's inferior. Because the inferior, it's not
don't know.
it's not a bug. It's a feature, I guess.
Yeah. Did you shoot Walt's?
I'm just joking. I like 45. I do like 45. I just don't think it has any modern place.
Well, 45 was given to us by the prophet that is John Moses Browning.
You know why he gave us this 45?
Why did he give us 45?
During the incursion in the Philippines, the uprising, the Filipinos that the U.S. were fighting against the rebels would get hopped up on drugs, and they had little 38s. And
Yeah.
the 38 wasn't enough to stop them, so the military asked for a bigger round to stop, bigger handgun round to stop these drugged up Filipino rebels.
Yep, 38 ACP.
So they came out with a 45 ACP.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that racist? Does that mean 45 cal's racist?
No, it was an anti-drug thing.
It was
And Brandon
the war,
says 32 ACP.
it was the war on the abstract.
32 ACP. That's right. You have a 32 ACP. Sorry, I'm tired.
No, the 1911 was actually what became the 1911 was originally chambered in 38 ACP, and
but the original the round that they were replacing was the 32 ACP. It's like the 1909 or whatever.
The Colt model 1901, 1902, etc. was chambered in 30 ACP, and they had military contracts for them. But that's the design that eventually became the 1911. And they switched to 45 because 38 wasn't cutting it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly why it was made.
So
Oh, yeah. think it was a. What did they make it? It was a 1909, 1907, 1907, I believe it was. Model 1907.
Oh, I'm
I
not
believe.
up on that.
I believe it was model 1907 that shot the 32 ACP. If I'm wrong out there, correct me on that, please. Because I'm still tired. So,
Did you drive?
what? No, I'm just tired. Didn't sleep much.
This week.
The Savage model 1907 was 32.
No, I think there's a 1907 that it replaced.
Is that Colt FN?
No, I think it was a Colt 1907. Pretty sure.
Hmm.
I have to look it up.
I think you mean the 1903.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm talking about the 1907, the Colt M1907.
The 1903 was 32 ACP.
The 1907 was 32 ACP as well.
we have a Filipino native chiming in. Chris Illog, my neighbor. He says 45 ACP is not racist, coming from a Filipino.
Dude, I love the Philippines.
They're all right.
Have you been there?
No.
Me?
Yeah, I know Crumpy has. You live there.
I live there. I want to go back just to visit.
Well, there's a reason my great grandfather left there in the first place.
The Philippines. If you're American or the Philippines, man, you're gonna get treated very, very well. They are more pro-American than a lot of these Antifa fucks.
Which is funny considering their president is pro-Chinese.
Is he?
Duterte? I don't think so.
Yeah. No, Duterte is pro-Chinese.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. They got a lot of conflict with the Chinese right now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They're going after their ships, their fishing boats, and all that.
Oh yeah, now they are. Before he was really playing to the Chinese. Now, not so much.
Yeah. He's also effing like kind of pro-gun.
Really?
Yeah. He told people to arm themselves and shoot drug dealers.
Well, he's big on making drug dealers room temperature.
That's always nice. Well, one car says Crump buying Filipino 1911s. My 1911 is a Filipino 1911.
I got a Filipino 1911. I have American built 1911s and I have Filipino 1911s. I got some Rock Island that were made in the Philippines.
He's pro-Chinese, like I said.
So, Marcos? There's another Marcos?
Another Marcos?
I hope it's not related.
No. I went to Marcos's house.
Did he invite you there?
No, it's burned down. But they keep the shell up.
Ooh, that's not a great first name.
Bong Bong?
No, that's not a great first name. Now I know why he goes by Marcos.
No.
Eva Jr.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Marcos Jr.
Now, any relation to the other Marcos?
Well, his name is Ferdinand Marcos Jr. So, what do you think? Really, Rich? Come on, dude.
President. I'm looking on Wikipedia.
Me too.
Bong Bong.
Spouse, children, relatives, Marcos family. Hmm. Well, it says relatives Marcos family. I'm waiting for Chris Yellow to let us know.
Yes, Rich, it is his kid.
Son, oh, he says son of the foreign president.
Yes,
What?
Imelda Marcos. Yes, I was like trying to.
Well, I've been looking it up. It's not clearly written here in
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
The Imelda Marcos's house. There's a place
here it is,
called. It's near Tao. It's near Tao, the volcano.
Uh-huh.
And it's burned down, and you can go up there, and people go up there, and they keep it there. Like Klein Tao. So it's kind of pretty cool.
Well, cool then.
Awesome.
Yeah, it erupted. Let me show you this place. It's freaking awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna share my screen here.
Go for it.
In all its awesomeness.
Dude, it really is awesome. Let me just. Check this out.
Okay, waiting.
Right here. See that the place right in the middle?
Mm-hmm. That's the volcano.
This whole lake is
That's a volcano. Yeah.
And in the middle you have a regular volcano, the Taal volcano. So basically what you do is you go to one of these places and you take a boat across, and then you can climb up to the top.
Which island is that?
Taal.
Tao. Okay.
But this is which island?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's on the upper island near Manila.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, and right here over here where you can see this, the Tagatai, that is where the house is, I believe. Which is cool. It's a really beautiful place. So check that out. It erupted recently. So right there, that is a sulfuric acid lake.
Nice.
And when you go up there, the smoke rises from the ground.
In the center there?
Yeah, when you go up, you got to climb up here, and when you're going up, there's smoke rising from the ground. That's when it erupted, like a couple years ago. So yeah, see, people going up.
Mm-hmm.
This is the top, and you're looking down the crater. That's all acid.
That's crazy.
That's no bueno.
Let me see if I can find. Let me stop sharing this. Never mind. We're done. I was gonna bring up some of my pictures and my videos, but
QM says that is where a supervillain lives. Obviously, come on, man.
Where did you live over there, Chris? I lived in Alabang. Yeah, Alabang is spent a lot of time at Mall of Asia, Alabang Town Center, Festival Mall, all those places. Because like malls are like huge over there because free air conditioning.
Ah.
Now, was your wife stationed there for a while?
No, I was just there by myself.
Oh.
I was working over there.
Oh, okay. That makes much more sense.
I was on a work visa.
Wow, you can actually get work visas?
For over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nice. It's not too far. You can get a work visa. It's pretty damn easy. You just go down and you drop off your passport to the Filipino embassy, and you go back the next day. I live near DC, so they had the mail in, and I just dropped it off one day, went back the next day, and picked it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Back out. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Don't go near it.
Let me. I know. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's on my Flickr account still. I got to download all my pictures from Flickr.
Hey, there's Walter.
Best 50 cows in the world, and they're a lot better than Mark Serbu's 50 cows.
Well, I'm not gonna trust Mark Server's 50 cows because I saw what happened to Kentucky.
You might have to stick a thumb in it. Let me see here. Just give me 1 second here. I'll show this picture, then we'll get out of here.
All right.
Yay!
You see my ghost picture from over there, right?
Ghost
No.
picture? What are you talking?
Okay. There is an island over there called Corregidor, right?
Right.
And they had this place where the Japanese made their final stand.
Ooh.
And they were burned.
Right.
Like burned alive. And the thing is, I took a picture of an empty room. And I'm going to show you what exactly it looked like. Here, the way to go to Corregidor. Venice, Charles de Gaulle, Corfu, Prague, Salzburg, Monet. Let's see, Mykonos, Athens, Naples. I'm just looking through find the Philippines. Montauk, Port Jeff, Destin. All right. Just give me one. I'm almost there. All right. So I took a picture of this room. And it was an empty room.
Mm-hmm.
Corregidor was also known as the Rock. And I'm going to show you what the picture came out. And I call it my ghost picture. It's not a ghost picture. It's just the camera malfunctioned, I guess. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what it turned out to look like.
Gnarly.
That's where they were burned. The room that the Japanese were burned in.
Mm.
Yeah, so it looks like you had a long exposure and light streamed again.
Yeah, but look at what does it look like over to the left?
Oh, yeah, it looks kind of cool.
No, I mean, like, look at doesn't that look like fire over to the left?
Kind of, yeah.
A little bit. Over the right too.
That was a picture. It was a totally empty room.
MC was asking, can you take a picture of the U.S. Treasury? That is an empty room that once held the future of a nation.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is true. Let's see here. This is Corregidor.
Cool.
I'm looking for the towel pictures.
John Crump, Ghost Hunters. There you go.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different Alabang. There's Cancun, Tagana and Tell. So this is the picture. I'm gonna try to get a picture. I got a picture of like the ground smoking, I think.
Really?
I believe it's somewhere. Yeah, here you go.
Ooh.
So you're walking and you have like these streams coming up.
Acid, right?
No, that's the smoke coming out of the ground.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's
So I'm assuming there's nothing living in that water.
no, it's a freaking acid. That's on the boat going out to the island.
And if the boat leaks, you drown in acid.
Yeah. The jeepneys.
I think I need to go because the dog needs to go.
I need to go too.
all right. We'll see you later, everyone.
All right. We'll see you guys later. And we are out of here.
Shall not be infringed.
Hi.
And I cannot find the damn thing. See you guys.